Alright, I'm going to be checking this in a segundo. It has been so long since I've done this. Just want to make sure I heard. Alright, checking. Okay. And it brings me great pleasure to say hello, everyone, and welcome to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. I 100% of this game. This is the best game I've played all year. And I have played surprisingly good amount of games this year. But this is just an amazing game. I killed it in a week. I could not put it down. I'm definitely going to be going back to playing it a little later. But, shut up, Siri. But I figured this, my reintroduction to streaming, would be a great mark for a second playthrough. So that's what we're going to do. I posted a video to YouTube kind of explaining that I'm getting back into content creation, and that includes streaming. God of War Ragnarok will resume after Spider-Man. But for the meantime, let's go. Alright, let's see. Okay, so these are the different settings for the game. I played it on Amazing. I think I'm going to try Spectacular. Yeah, no, and we're going to have all the pre-order bonuses and everything. I just want to kind of go over quick as I'm setting everything up. And then we're going to go over the previously on, since I didn't do a video kind of explaining that. This game is very, very, intense on the, different, functions. And one of them is, I have no idea what this is. Oh, here are all like the accessibility stuff. Here we go. This is the one that I really wanted to kind of go over. There are different types of swing steerings. Basically, how much you want the game to aid you with the web swinging. 10 is like it's most hand-holdy. I'd say maybe somewhere between 5 and 8 is similar to Spider-Man and Miles Morales. A lot of people have been dicking around with the lower settings, like 0, which supposedly bring the game back to like Spider-Man 2 on like the Xbox and the PlayStation. More physics-based, so we're going to try that out, see how it is, and if I don't like it, then I'll probably... I got comfortable with around 5, which I found was like a nice medium ground. Again, there's enough physics to it, but it's still very much like helping you out. So we're gonna try 0, and if I hate it, we'll go back to 5. Other than that, everything else is kind of gotta turn off the film grain. Oh, and I'm not gonna set narrated ASL. Haley makes a return from Miles Morales, and I don't know. She's a bigger part of the story, so I figure, they give ASL subtitles, so I figured it would just probably be better to just leave the ASL. If you can actually read ASL, I think they do a pretty good job. If you can't, it has subtitles explaining what Haley's saying. Okay, and then shortcuts. Not really going to be using these, but I'll get more into that a little later. But for now...
Hey, Pete. I'm working on a college application, and it says I gotta tell them about myself.
More like sell yourself. It's the worst.
You got any advice?
Well, take me. Hi, I'm Peter Parker. I'm 25 years old, I have a bachelor's degree in biophysics, and I'm in love with the greatest woman ever.
Humble brag.
Who is the best journalist in this city.
Word. Go MJ.
I try to live up to the example set by the other greatest woman ever, my Aunt May.
Humble brag again. Damn.
And a while back, I was bitten by a radioactive spider and got superpowers.
I can't put that in my essay.
Hey, I'm laying the track as I drive the train. I've used my powers to help the city and stop a lot of people who wanted to hurt it. Like my mentor, Dr. Otto Octavius. His lab got shut down by an old colleague, Norman Osborn. Otto retaliated by releasing a bioweapon. In the end, I managed to stop Otto. But not without great cost.
That was pretty good. But I'm no Peter Parker.
Exactly. You're Miles Morales. You're 17 years old and a student at Brooklyn Visions Academy. What else?
I guess I help out with my mom's work in Harlem every now and then. She's Councilwoman Rio Morales. And there is a girl I like who's spectacular and inspiring. And I think is one of the best artists in the city.
Notched up the audio.
And I also got bitten by a radioactive spider that gave me superpowers. I learned how to be a Spider-Man from the OG. But I learned how to be a hero from my dad. He was killed by Martin Lee in the City Hall bombing. The good I try to do every day is the good my dad planted in me. But it's been hard. Even with superpowers, sometimes we can't save the people we love. No matter how hard we try. A hero's someone who doesn't give up, though. And I don't plan to. I don't know, man. I can't talk about me without talking about Spider-Man.
Sure you can. You just have to... Yeah, why don't you just start another draft?
I like the framing of the recap a little better than God of War's. Some things that I want to go over that that the previously on did not cover, that I never got around to covering either. The content of City That Never Sleeps. We got introduced to Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat. We fought Hammerhead, and we saw the downfall of Captain Yuri Watanabe. She is no longer Spider-Man's ally in the police force. In fact, it's heavily implied that she is on the path to becoming the vigilante Wraith. And we aided Silver Sable in stopping Hammerhead from completing Project Olympus, which was basically cyberization of individuals for, like, the bolstering of the Maggia crime family. Or Project Olympus was like cyberization, essentially, and Hammerhead wanted to use it for the Maggia family. So that's kind of all the stuff that you didn't get to or do because I never went back to it. Although I do want to go back to that maybe later on, but at least the Yuri stuff, that has a lot of implication, because at the end of Part 2 of The City That Never Sleeps, she shot Hammerhead. He survived because of Project Olympus, but she did basically get suspended from the police force, and she started taking the law into her own hands. Actually, I believe killing the guy who basically got her put on suspension. So that was the only thing I really wanted to cover, because that was the thing that we didn't cover. I also just wanted to say there's no implication. This is actually the first instance in which it's stated that the spider that bit Peter and Miles, or at the very least Peter, was radioactive. we saw in Spider-Man, the first one, that Norman was part of like a research community that was looking to recreate Spider-Man's powers. That's how he created the spider that bit Miles, which is why he has a different, or like he has bolstered effects like his Venom powers and his camouflage ability. But there's never really been any statement that, I mean, again, I think everyone just kind of assumed because that's the basic origin, but in recent years, radiation has been kind of removed from Spider-Man's origin story. The Sam Raimi film stated it was a genetically modified spider, so like a spider that had the DNA traits from a bunch of different species, and they were kind of cobbled together through like genetic engineering. So I guess a genetic engineered spider. The Ultimate Comics was basically an offshoot of the Super Soldier program, or basically an attempt in the Ultimate Universe to recreate the Super Soldier program, and Miles was Oscorp's continued effects to not only recreate Super Soldier Serum, but also recreate the spider that bit Peter. Because they know that they had a hand in it. It's why Ultimate Goblin became so obsessed, but no one really knows exactly what it was that, or why Peter got his powers. In the Mark Webb films, the spiders are actually part of cross-species genetics, an attempt by Oscorp to cure the hereditary disease that Norman and eventually Harry would be afflicted by through splicing in traits of certain animals into humans. That's how you get the Lizard and even Electro. But the thing is that because Richard Parker, Peter's dad, knew how evil Norman was, he didn't want him to have the chance to abuse the power, or to abuse, or to continue abusing like people through corrupt corporate practices. So he actually like sold him out to the government, traded him a bunch of secrets, and even coded all the spiders to his own genome so they wouldn't work with Norman. They would only work with someone of Richard Parker's line, and meaning Peter. MCU doesn't go into explanation as to it's an ad to try and boost my shit. The MCU doesn't go into an explanation, although there are like theories that Stark International created the spider that bit Peter as sort of like a, maybe we should start considering creating other heroes that will eventually replace the Avengers, just as like a concept. And then the spider bit Peter by mistake, and that's why Tony was keeping such like in-depth tabs on Peter up until Captain America: Civil War. Again, the Insomniac Spider-Man and the MCU Spider-Man skip over the origins, so there's a lot of guesswork. But I guess at this point, I mean, they could just say, they could just be assuming that the spider was radioactive, but there's never really been any suggestive proof that the spider was not at least partially genetically modified or a result of genetic engineering. But it is the radiation that bolstered the spider attributes in Peter. It's why he's so much stronger than like Miguel O'Hara, who got his powers through genetic alteration. I'd like to see them explore that, like maybe in the third game, or maybe as part of like the DLC. Just give like a just like a little like backstory that shows the spider and like the bite and everything. But they might not do that because it's the exact same reason why the MCU skipped it. We've seen this over and over again. We all know the story. And there's no reason to rehash it. Although I do feel like if they are going to rehash it, that they should consider that it would be good for like going into Man Spider, which was like Spider-Man, but like mutated. But I've been jabbering on for 15 minutes. Let's play the goddamn game. Also, you're gonna notice no camera setup. Ooh, 2 years ago. Yeah, also I could pause during cutscenes. Yay. No camera setup. I packed my camera away a couple months ago, and I just haven't pulled it out, but I also feel like it might be a bit of the distraction. Let me know. Do you prefer camera, just kind of showing my beautiful mug, or no camera and just hearing me jibber jabber? Oh, and I swear to God, this is my last time pausing it. When you actually start the game originally, it shows this, like, the beginning of this 2 years ago thing with, like, Harry, like, looking over, like, a tablet, like, going over stuff, like, you know, concerned, and front of, like, the tank where he spends all of Spider-Man and Miles Morales. So this basically shows how that happened.
We're ready. Are you good?
Promise me something.
Anything.
If this doesn't work, take me out.
It'll work.
I don't have a lot of time left. I want a chance to say goodbye.
I'm not going to lose you. I will never let you go.
That looked horrifying. And I thought that the first time I played this. But yeah, so basically Miles is struggling with trying to sell himself on a college application, and that was the framing for the previously on.
We have a bell for a reason. Take your seats.
I'm here!
Good morning, class. We have a new teacher joining us today.
Hi. My name's Pete. Mr. Parker. And we are all very lucky today, because this is physics class, and physics is awesome. Ever wonder how some insects and birds, reptiles can just run right across a pond? 2 words. Surface tension.
Bathroom?
Okay. Now, surface tension is all about cohesion. Okay? Now, in equation form, surface tension, gamma, can be calculated as the force exerted parallel to the surface of a liquid, F, divided by the length, L, of the line over which the force acts. Can anybody...
I need your help.
Mr. Morales, is it? Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself?
I'm sure.
Okay, class. Read chapter 4 or 5 or whatever. Miles, I need this job. If the principal comes back and sees I'm gone, I'm gonna get fired.
I know, but you gotta see this.
Marco, why today? I'm so getting fired. for being late this morning.
Bro, I told you to be on time.
It's fine. We'll be back before we know it.
Good, because I have my college application review with the school counselor.
Oh, you finished your essay?
Haven't started.
Oh, well, let's get to the city and take care of Marco quick then.
Yeah, I'm clearly trying to get adjusted to the new, visual. Here we go. Yeah, no, this is better. I was wondering why it felt so slow.
Principal Evans already hates me for being late this morning.
Bro, I told you to be on time.
It's fine. We'll be back before we know it.
Good, because I have my college application review with the school counselor.
Oh, you finished your essay?
Haven't started.
Oh, well, let's get to the city and take care of Marco quick then.
Okay, so having just started playing with,
Hey, MJ.
Hey guys, you might want to get downtown fast.
Swing it through Brooklyn. Jameson have you on the ground for the bugle?
Still can't believe old Triple J is your new boss.
Really loving the new regime.
You'll whip him into shape in no time. So, what's up with Marco? It's been years since our last showdown.
According to witnesses, he was running down Broadway yelling nonsense. They say he seemed angry and paranoid, delusional. He just exploded.
Man, hopefully we can calm him down.
I've seen people lose control like this. Be careful.
Good thing there are two Spider-Men now.
Good luck.
Thanks, MJ.
Might need the new tech we've been cooking up too.
No way. They're untested. Barely prototypes.
But you brought them, right?
No comment.
okay, so I will say this, I did try a little bit of the, Zero Swing on my first playthrough. I definitely think that just I'm going to try and give it a fair shot, but I can definitely feel, it feels like Spider-Man 2 and Ultimate Spider-Man.
You okay?
Yeah, but I think we found him. Marco!
That's Sandman?
MJ
Yep.
wasn't kidding. We gotta help him before he hurts someone. Or himself. Maybe he's hungry. Should toss the big guy a snack.
What's the plan?
Keep him busy. I got an idea. Oh, crap.
Marco!
Still angry after all these years, Marco? You should try yoga.
Oh!
Must be more of a Pilates guy.
That was your idea?
Never said it was a good one. It was supposed to be a normal day. Teach physics, have awkward conversations in the teacher's lounge. Use the stairs, everyone! Spider-Man! Think you can sign for this delivery? It's coming in hot!
I'm there!
I got him!
Okay, so web swinging is definitely a little awkward in some other segments with
Mini
the pure
Marcos?
physics one.
I wish I could do that.
Set Mr. Airstick down. Not before he barked on my suit.
Yeah.
He's not the only one. Sandman just puked out some new friends.
What the? He can do that?
Apparently. Need you now.
Mr. Parker?
I'm sorry, who's this?
Principal Evans.
Of course, Principal
All
F.
students have evacuated their classrooms. Where are you?
Oh crap.
I just...
Dog pile.
got something in my car!
What was that?
Nothing! I'm just...
Ah, yes.
It worked? I mean, I'm just running back right now!
Get back here and supervise your students, or else.
That does not sound good!
Okay.
How you holding up?
Miles? Principal Evans called.
Man, am I getting expelled?
Hey, you're just cutting class. I abandoned students during a citywide emergency.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Sandman!
I always hated that name.
I know you're angry at me.
This has nothing to do with you. Leave me alone!
I want to help you. But it's gonna hurt first.
Ooh. Yay!
Guess he wasn't happy to reconnect.
Yeah, he's not really the nostalgic type.
Let me go, or I'll kill you.
He's not listening. We gotta turn it up a notch.
Ow!
He hates water. His shoulder's already wet.
Bet
Ooh.
he's not a big fan of electricity then either.
Read my mind.
So yeah, during certain gameplay segments,
Felt that all right. We need more water though.
I'll hit him with webs while I get Sparky.
I'll keep the water flowing in the meantime.
during certain like gameplay segments, you will be switching between Peter and Miles.
You want more? It's working. Just need to keep it up. My webs will slow him down.
He's done. Take your shot.
Also, what a way to open it.
Bang!
Spider-Man, watch out!
Oh, fuck.
No, 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 no!
Oh!
You okay?
I'm working on it.
Thought I lost you there.
Can't get rid of me that easy. Time for Genki to work his magic. Genki, you there? Nuts. I know, man. But listen, we need a big water source by Wall Street.
Let me check the grid. Stay safe, dude. You too, Mr. Parker.
Will do. Wait, what? He knows?
Genki knows all. Plus, we were super weird in class earlier.
Knew I never should have taught at a gifted school.
Sand! Harder than it looks.
Also, I feel like a school of idiots would have been able to ditch class.
100% chance of rain. Got him right where we want him.
Guys, the water tank on the Matheson building should do the trick. We're talking 10,000 gallons here.
Got it. Thanks, Genki.
Should have stayed away, spiders.
Still think we got him right where we want him? I admit I may have spoken too soon. And he's definitely getting bigger. Keep climbing! We're so close! The water tank!
HUD reboot loading.
Spider-Man?
I just wanted to live normal, like everyone else.
This isn't the way, Marco.
For a guy like me, there is no other way.
There's a lot of ways. Put a pawn!
This is getting out of hand. Pete, what happened? I ended up outside. Just keep going up and I'll meet you at the roof. That water tank's our only shot.
So yeah, Miles retains his Venom abilities, but to kind of bring him on par, Peter does, at the very least, before getting the black suit, also have access to mechanical arms, which are actually pretty cool. And I'll go a little more into that when we can play as Peter again during combat. Also, very cool fact, one, the electricity turns Sandman clones to glass, or to like stone. Actually, I think it is glass, but also water will disintegrate them because it's Sandman.
Get back here.
Stay inside! Guess he's busy. It's gonna be a long day if we don't get that one.
Yep. So yeah, healing no longer, like in the first game, you could use just like a little bit of focus bar to heal. You now need a whole focus bar.
Keep it moving, Miles.
To heal. Healing can definitely be more effective this time around when properly upgraded.
You can still have one.
It's too late now.
But it's definitely going to be an adjustment. Because now you really need to regulate the amount you heal and when you heal. And when you do finish.
Why couldn't Marco just make sandcastles instead?
Sandcastles in the sand!
Ma, everything okay? I'm with Pete.
I know. You're on every channel. I'm heading downtown to help coordinate resources and supplies. Is Genki covering for you at school?
He is. But I got this meeting with my counselor later, and the principal thinks that
Listen, I can talk to your principal, but New York needs you right now.
Coolest mom ever.
And please, be careful. Te quiero, mijo.
Like Ma said, can't let New York down.
I love how they're just taking phone calls in combat. Actually, hold on. I said, gameplay. Yep. Challenge mode, spectacular. I guess I'm just kind of retaining muscle memory for the most part right now. I imagine combat's probably... This is the first mission, so I imagine that combat's not going to be too difficult.
I don't care.
Ow. Why did I do that?
Wish I could just write about this for my essay. I'd get into any college I wanted. Or Spider-Man would. Right. Storm later, Miles. Focus. How's it going, Spider-Man? Almost there. Water tank's ours. Actually, it's his now. Hey, sorry, what'd I miss? He's trying to eat me! Let's give him a drink instead! Did we do it? Nope. Break out the new toys! The suit's last software patch wasn't stable, but here goes nothing!
Webwing!
The web wings? They're flying! But we're not out of this yet! Marco's at Pier 4 Beach! What happens if he gets all that sand? Think he just did! Gonna need you ASAP, Miles! Yeah, I see him all right. I'm right behind you. Miles? Miles!
So yeah, we'll discuss, or I'll talk about like the combat, or the traversal a little more as we once we're done here.
You care about them, but not me.
I can care about you too, but
they can't ignore Sandman.
oh fuck! My spine.
Miles! One and only.
Dude, was that you?
Any ideas?
That.
Yeah. Class is back in session. Class! Marco's storm is generating a lot of electricity! What happens to the surface tension of sand if you turn up the voltage? Bogey right. That's when I shot the mini. A+. You absorb enough energy, I'll shoot it right at him. You want me to get hit by lightning? Can you handle it? There's only one way to find out. Put that in the playbook.
Okay, so I guess it's not glass, it's fulgurite. I did not know that. I must have not been paying that close attention during this part.
Redirect the lightning bolt. Like you said, you gotta break out the toys. Need an assist?
Also, unfortunately, like I said, I platinumed this game, so we're not going to have any surprise trophy obtains during this playthrough. Oh, that would have been so cool previously.
Now or never, Spider-Man! Time to move!
Why won't you just give up?
Because we promised to protect this city!
Blinded by the... Oh, fuck. This is the second time. Like, I know his suits are insulated, but still. That's a money shot right there.
We good? We're good.
Right into the... Hey! New York has a beach!
Damn sand. Everywhere.
Marco, it's gonna be okay.
I haven't been okay for a long time.
You need help, all you have to do is ask.
You're the ones who are gonna need help when they come for you.
Come for us.
Six months ago.
You grow slow in your old age, Sergei. A fate you will not share. I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing. Pathetic.
Yeah, this game's gonna have just a lot of straight up murder. So
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
So yeah, basically, Kraven's men attacked Sandman, and in retaliation and fear, he went all psycho, and that's why he attacked New York in the beginning. There's going to be a side mission that explains more about this, but I just kind of wanted to, because you saw his name on the thing, like listing off all the different people that they're going to go after. So I just kind of wanted to say that he did all that because,
The app is busted.
Oh no!
Pete, you seeing this?
And this is an dramatization of the ability to kind of just switch between the two Spider-Men.
Hold on a sec, Miles. I got it. You're gonna be safe. Yeah, same here. Hey, Ganke?
I know. The whole city's telecom network is down.
What's happening to the requests that are coming in?
They'll all get queued, but... Wait. I'm gonna try a workaround.
Work fast.
Right before the app went down, I saw a request for help at Liberty and Broadway.
Headed there now. What a mess! Marco, what got into you?
In the financial...
But yeah, so there's going to be a side mission that kind of explains everything that happened.
I've got
with,
you. Hold on. You okay? I am now. Thank you.
Spider-Man, Chief needs your help.
Well, one thing's for certain.
what happened to Sandman, but I figured just it's obvious, it's evident.
Spider-Man, got a minute? Got a call with the precinct up ahead and the line cut out. We gotta get through to set up triage.
On it, Chief.
So I figured it would just might as well just kind of get it out of the way. I'm gonna try and do in this playthrough as much as possible, but
Mr. Parker, I need your help to get the app back online.
What do you need?
Get to the roof of the building on Worth and Lafayette.
What's the plan?
It's gonna be hours before the telecom network's back up, so we're gonna create our own network.
That's a big job. How long have you been planning this?
Well, dreaming about it since 7th grade, but planning, for the last 2 minutes or so.
Gotta go around.
okay.
Still got work to do.
Okay, yeah, the game is trying to keep me within, like, the Sandman area right now, which I get, but trying to get to the Sandman area. Basically what this boils down to. But yeah, so basically with the web wings and everything...
There should be a launcher around there.
What is all this stuff?
Environmental study by a new startup. The launcher's for high-altitude weather sensors.
And this startup gave us permission?
Yes. I checked with the head guy. Super nice. Seemed excited about helping out Spider-Man.
Oh, I know what the startup is. We'll get more into that as we go on. But for now, basically, or what I was going to kind of say, the web wings allow for much more expedient combat. You're going to find yourself at points in like when you're high up and there's not really any place to stick to, instead of just diving down, you can maintain momentum with the web wings. But for now...
Okay, tell me what to do.
You've still got that 3D printer built into your web shooters, right? I need you to build something real quick. Just sent you the blueprints.
Got him. This looks like a drone. We don't spy on people, Ganke.
Oh, no. It's all opt-in. Just New Yorkers sending messages to the app, which gets routed through these drones, which I call Focused Relay Neighborhood Data Spots.
FRND. Did I just make a friend?
You did! 7th grade me was so wholesome.
Okay, now, how do we get this thing airborne?
There's a lot of competing signal traffic, so try to follow the path I marked on your visor. It'll give us a clearer signal. Local network should be online. Let me notify the app users. Reports should start coming in any minute now. We did it!
Back in business.
I leveled up! Yay! Okay. So, I've leveled up and have too many fucking skill points because of pre-orders, and I bought the digital deluxe upgrade because I absolutely was gonna fucking do that, but I did not want to sacrifice buying a physical version of this game. I've just got 6 skill points to dick around with, and I'll kind of go over the skill point stuff right now and like leveling up. The game made a very good like explanation as to, or the preview stuff gave a good explanation as to how leveling up was going to work in this game. But I figured I could go a bit more in depth into it. But you leveled up, earn a skill point, spend skill points and learn new attacks and moves. This is the shared skill tree containing skills that apply to both heroes. Each hero has a unique skill tree. Navigate to Peter's skill tree. Spider Whiplash is an attack that lifts multiple enemies into aerial combat. Is selected. Spend your skill points here to purchase. You have acquired Spider Whiplash. Earn XP level up again either point by completing missions and defeating enemies. Okay, so I've got 5 skill points here to dick around with. So we are absolutely going to buy some more stuff. But I kind of wanted to go over everything. First off, we are absolutely buying more than just Spider Whiplash. The Slingshot launch, which is actually the Slingshot, was an ability from some of the other Spider-Man games that they've brought back here. This definitely, because momentum is such a big part of this game now, especially on Zero Swing Assist, this is going to help out a lot. And I'll explain that a little more later. For now, there's some other stuff too, like Loop-de-Loop. And actually, yeah, I'm going to buy this too. Some of the earlier stuff is only 1 skill point, but I did kind of want to go over some other stuff. So this is Peter's skill tree. Right now, you have access to all the abilities linked to your spider arms, which was a concept introduced with the Iron Spider in the comics, and then more like doubled down on with Superior Spider-Man, and then the MCU Iron Spider took the superior concept of the Superior Spider-Man arms and applied it there, and now this game's doing that. Meaning we're probably not going to get the Superior Spider-Man arc for any future Spider-Man content, and I'm saying that now because one of the unlockable costumes is Superior Spider-Man, but it does showcase some cool stuff for like equipment, and I'll get more into it as we discuss that. But for now, so you have a bunch of basically different anime abilities through your for Peter and Miles to basically utilize, such as the Venom Dash, and so you have like his your Venom abilities, but then you also have like all these cool like anime-like abilities that Spider-Man can do, and this, along with some of the other gadgets, basically replace the gadget combat of the previous games. And there's not really much else that we could purchase. I am going to purchase... Yeah, I'm gonna save that.
There! Crime report just came in.
Back it up! Let's go! Come on.
City Gun Club.
Plenty of time. Cops are busy with all this sand stuff. So let's clear this place out. Come on, load them up.
That is way too many guns.
He's here! Smash him! Stealing weapons? Not on my watch! Stick to the plan! There he is! Whose idea was it to have a gun club in the city? I think I'm gonna start a petition. Replace all the gun clubs with something better. Won't last long, Spider. Like a compliment club. Compliments don't hurt anyone, and they're free. For example, you take a punch really well. Good job. Why try when you've already lost? We'll get hit. Hey, I think I'm onto something. Less guns, more compliments. not gonna win if you're stuck!
That was a big crew, taking advantage while the city's covered in sand. Wish I knew what got into Marco. More of them coming. Let's give him a warm welcome, Spidey style.
Okay, and this is the your gadgets and stuff. Stop crime, certain tech parts craft powerful upgrades. Upshot's the one you can purchase right now. But you also have Web Grabber. And I'll kind of go over all the different abilities that they have. But you also have your basic web shooters. Everyone says upgrade this, and they're absolutely right. You're going to want to upgrade this ASAP, but I don't have anything right now. Combo resupply for now, because now we've got equipment that we can actually resupply, so.
You're in our way! Yeah? It's one of my superpowers.
Hey guys, my app is still down.
I know! Trying to innovate here! Give me a minute. I'll call you back.
Man, you think he's mad at me?
Stress masquerades as anger sometimes. Just keep looking for people to help.
No, you sound like you're angry.
I'm not angry, Miles. Just focus.
That's what my mom always says when she's angry.
Come on. You've known me for a long time. When have you ever seen me angry?
I'm thinking.
It was a rhetorical question.
Got it. That one time we were playing a board game at your place and you kept losing.
I wasn't angry at you. I was angry at the universe.
Okay, so touchpad does a lot of different things. One of them is to open the FNSM app, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app.
Okay, the new app is compiling. I figured as long as we're at it, we might as well give it an upgrade.
We don't need anything fancy. We just need to see citizen reports.
Totally. While the patch is updating, we should widen the net. Let's check in with Miles.
And this is how you use the app to switch between Peter and Miles.
Over there. She was having trouble breathing.
Miles, you busy?
What do you need?
Get to the roof of that building nearby.
Yo, you sounded stressed earlier. You doing okay?
Yeah, there's just a lot going on, and I'm hungry, and the vending machine only has those plain low-sodium table crackers.
Oh man, that sucks.
I'll manage. Hey, so I'm finally doing that app upgrade I've been talking about, with a little help from my friends. That's a brilliant pun that doesn't make sense to you yet, but it will in a minute.
So yeah, this is basically, as you've kind of seen, this is basically how traversal now works in the game. Everything is momentum and physics-based, and depending on, like, even more so than the previous game, and depending on how, or depending on your swing assistance level, it's either going to be, you're going to get some kind of assistance,
okay, I'm here.
or it's
There
all
should
going to
be
be
a
on
launcher
you.
somewhere around there.
I don't see anything that looks like a launcher. Maybe it's under the sand?
Oh, right, Agua. Which doesn't make sense at all.
Okay, I see the launcher. Now what?
You're gonna 3D print a friend.
I get it now. FRND. Let me guess. Friendly Relay Network drone.
Close, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it uses spatial and temporal correlated signals.
Over-the-air computation? You're a genius, Genki.
Oh, you.
Oh.
I marked a path for optimal network stability. If you stay in the path, we'll get a stronger signal. Okay, local network is connected. New crime report.
I see it. On my way.
I will say this, and as the game starts to open up more, I'll kind of cover it more. What you've been seeing with the FR&D drones, that is not how, like, you open up areas. You basically just traverse through the game. Just go from area to area and do stuff, and the game will actually... This is the entire map, everything that's, like, selectable. This is the entirety of Spider-Man 2's map. So this is everything we had in the previous 2 games, and then all this, including across the river, this is what we can now access. I will say that I do prefer the way that they're approaching map unlocks, because they got rid of the find a point of interest and then synchronize thing that, like, Assassin's Creed popularized. So it's, again, we'll cover it more as we play through the game, but I just kind of wanted to say that. And cannot unlock anything.
Boys said Spider-Man was at the gun club. Gotta move before he gets here.
Hey, need a hand? Lost your keys? There's a locksmith up the street. All of you guys are for one armored car? Seems like overkill. Bring it! What if instead of stealing you, I don't know, tried to help rescue people?
All right.
Got it right here! He's ours!
There.
Nico, are you okay?
Yeah, Ma. You okay?
See, I'm downtown helping Gloria at feast. Have you met with Mr. Sumida?
No.
Que dijimos. Spider-Man isn't going to get you into college.
I'll make it, Ma. Promise. Gotta run.
Enough of this! Bring in the big guns!
Big guns?
But, like, what if that could get you into college? That'd be awesome. Oh. Big guy with brass knuckles.
Big boy.
Oh, yes, this is the other new mechanic. The parry function.
Physics class right now, memorizing abstract equations for hypothetical situations. I think I like this kind of physics better.
My favorite!
Shoot the spider! That's bad advice!
Here comes the pain!
Okay, the app's finally updated. Check it out.
Radioactive
nice work.
Spider-Man.
New request just came in.
Ganke, nice work on the app. This'll help a lot of people.
Thanks.
Miles, let's hit these last requests and get back to school.
The Spider-Man work. Spider-Man! Save us!
Some kind of crystal popped through a wall and ruptured a gas line! A crystal? I'll check it out.
Oh yeah, so this is the Sandman thing.
What the hell? Didn't we just whoop you? You still here, Marco?
Miles, it's MJ. Just checking in.
I think I'm finding Sandman again. Did he escape already?
No, I'm at the raft. He's right in front of me. I have a hunch. Sit tight. Let me talk to his doctors.
Okay, now you pissed me off.
Okay, I talked to the doctors. Is there a sand crystal thingy near you?
Yes.
Okay. The doctors say Marco's mind is broken. Literally shattered into pieces.
Breaking! So why are these sand dudes attacking me?
Probably bits of his subconscious trying to protect whatever's in that crystal. But listen, if you can find all the pieces, they say you might be able to make him whole again.
Being a sand person sounds complicated.
If they're not water, they're full grind.
Okay, Marco. What was your subconscious protecting?
So yeah, we somehow shattered Marco's mind, so the whole like submission with him is put him back together again. Also, if you're playing the game, DualSense,
1 minute I
feel
was
it.
with you, and the next, you were gone.
Talking crystal. Okay. Seems like it holds a part of Marco's memory. MJ said that there were more crystals scattered around the city. Gotta keep an eye out.
Still got work to do.
Oh. Hey, you want to grab that last request? Looks like some VIP stuck in a limo.
On it. Ganke, is Mrs. Sumida still there?
Yeah, he's with Haley right now. She's trying to stall him for you.
Nice. Hopefully he's gonna tell me how to write my college essay.
You're not done with that yet? You know, since I already got into ESU, I can help you.
Nah, you do too much already. Plus, if you helped me get into college, you never shut up about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, stay away from that limo.
Ah! It's the spider! Get him!
Swing kick!
I'm firing!
Paparazzi's bad enough. A paparazzi with guns?
We got this! We got this!
No, you don't!
Gotta focus. People need my help.
Crush him!
Yes, you are kind of stuck into one zone for the time being, but that's not going to last much.
We have to win!
Let's check on that person in the limo.
Hospital?
J. Jonah Jameson. I gotta tell Spider-Man.
Let's get you to the hospital. Spider-Man, you gotta come see who the VIP in the limo was.
I shudder in anticipation. Sealing a hydrant, then I'm on my way.
Mr. Jameson, it's Spider-Man. Are you with me?
Flying in. On your left.
Hey, Spider-Man. Look who it is.
What? Where am I? Spider-Man!
Jonah, my sunshine. You okay?
Help! I've been abducted!
What? No, I'm helping you, man.
Someone get a photo with this! Mass criminals kidnapped beloved newsman!
Some things never change.
Who loves you?
To the doctors.
You're like the worst example of yellow journalism in modern culture.
Oh, they kidnapped me! I did not consent! Menaces! I'm surrounded by menaces! But J. Jonah Jameson is not going anywhere, you hear me? I'm not going anywhere! Wait, where am I going? Where am I going?
Mr. Parker, where are you?
Principal Evans. Hi. Yes, this is me, Peter Parker. I'm sorry. There was an emergency, and I'll be there soon, I promise.
I better see you in 10 seconds or...
Oh, no. You're breaking up. Well, soon. I can't believe I just did that.
Where's Mr. Sumida? Oh, he just left. Something about going on vacation?
Makes sense after all that. Aww.
What? That's incredible, Haley.
Also, while you were gone, I found out that I got the Rand scholarship.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bro, that's like a full ride. Well, big day for everyone. I'm really missing out.
Oh, man. I can't watch this. But I also can't look away.
Principal Evans.
Yeah. Guess who decided to show up today?
I know this looks terrible.
Looks?
And I'm so sorry.
It's more than looks.
No, I know. And this is the
absolutely
last thing that I
ridiculous.
wanted to happen, and it'll never happen again.
I've had enough of this.
No, look.
No more excuses. Your job is to protect these students, not to abandon them. You're fired.
Dude. You being Spider-Man must be so hard keeping a job. But I'm sure that you're gonna figure it out.
Hey, sorry about the job. You weren't the worst teacher we've ever had, if that helps.
Think I can put that on my resume?
Well, listen. There's an open photo call at the New York Bulletin. I just sent a shot in yesterday. It's not much money, but it's money.
That's Robbie Robertson's paper. We used to work together at the Bugle. I think I know just what he'd like. Thanks, Miles.
No problem. I might send him a few more shots, too, if I have time.
Robbie always said, don't show me the city. Show me New York.
So yeah, what you just saw as I was moving around was the accidental activation of the camera function. Instead of it being attached to, I think it was the up button in the previous game, now it's on the touchpad. So if you're anything like me who uses both his fingers on the bumpers and the triggers, or the R1 and or the 1 and 2 buttons, you're gonna hit that button a lot. But
there. Now to submit and...
Peter, how you doing, son?
Robbie, hi. I know this is out of the blue, but I wanted to let you know I just sent in a photo for your open call.
Wonderful. We can definitely run this. I gotta duck into a meeting, but if you find the beating heart of New York anywhere else, send him my way. It's good to hear from you.
You too, Robbie. Thanks.
That's something. Okay, yeah, so you have district progress, and that's kind of how it helps to open up things like rewards and fast travel. So, yep, you'll get new activities as you progress through the game. And yep, you can't because they don't have like the Assassin's Creed sync points in this game anymore. You can only fast travel by unlocking tier 2 in your district progress. However, you are so rarely going to use fast travel in this game that unless you're struggling with or if you're having like a bad day with the swinging at 0 and you don't want to reset it, all you're really going to do is just traverse. That's how fast this game moves. Yep, and you just have to hover. And just, yeah, explore. That's how you unlock districts and everything. And fast travel, you just need to do stuff. So yeah, right now, basically, Peter is going to
That's perfect.
Do some cleanup while he laments his teaching job.
My grandma always talked about going here. She'd walk across the bridge every Sunday to get the freshest vegetables in the city. But one time, she was late and the guy in front of her bought all the tomatoes. And that's how she met my grandpa.
Oh yeah, there's some other stuff
well,
I'm
look
gonna...
who's in the neighborhood! Yo, we're just gonna say the same about you!
Oh yeah!
Hope you don't mind me interrupting here. Knock him dead, Spidey!
So you do have bonus objectives.
We should take this on the road sometime.
Sounds like a good excuse to finally build that Spider-Mobile.
You do get bonus objectives for like your side missions. They do not grant you extra tokens, but they will grant you extra experience. So if you want to level up faster, unlock more suits, which we'll get into once I have access to suits, that's definitely, you're definitely going to want to try and complete bonus objectives.
I didn't know you could move that fast, Spidey.
Ah! That might have sounded fake, and I realized that. That's something I struggle with, but that was a really cute.
Right now, I know I am. Luckily, if I get too toasty, I can pop into the bodega for some sweet, sweet AC.
While that may be true... How does it look? Was that good? If it's great, post it. If it's not, let us know.
Okay, you can send it to me. Am I bombing it?
Haha, the bodega beef. It was already a rivalry for the ages when it was just David versus Goliath. But when Tails had to deal with the bodega copying his success by using the exact same mascot, it stepped up to a whole nother level.
Looks like one of Marco's memory crystals Miles told me about. I should check it out.
That is the one thing you'll have to worry about, is just overshooting stuff.
Thought I'd see you guys again. Sand in my boots, and my gloves. It's a nightmare.
Oh yeah, a bonus gadget shot thing. It doesn't like refill your gadgets, but you do get a free gadget use. Which does come in handy, believe me.
Time to check out that crystal.
Someone's watching us, Keemia. But I don't want you to worry. That's my job.
Marco thought he was being watched. And who's Keemia?
Alright.
Gonna have to flag that business transaction.
This is my best stuff. It doesn't send me into space, man.
Hate to interrupt a business meeting, but...
Wait! No, I don't! Got an angle on him! Give me a break, Spider-Man! This isn't gonna be good!
See? That's the thing about business deals. Nobody ever expects spiders.
Okay, this is another thing. Lots of collectibles in this game, like the Sandman fragments, but there's also these crates. They contain tech parts. Some of them were actually abandoned by the Underground from Miles Morales. This is how...
Tech.
Yep.
Without the Tinkerer, they were picked apart like vultures. I'll let Miles know we can put this stuff to better use.
That's absolutely going to help you just do more stuff. Oh, actually, we'll talk about this in a second. I want to do that high-speed chase. Oh, and I have another skill point available. Okay, so I have gadgets and I have skills. So there's upgrades to the like abilities that you have, like the Spider Rush. You know, it can pull in more enemies, or you know, higher or another upgrade allows you to shoot webbing. But I think we're gonna need bounce up at some point. So it's definitely.
My suit is sandy and all the. That guy nearly hit somebody. I better do something.
Wait a minute! Try!
Think you ran a few reds, guys.
No! You ain't taking us!
Yes, I am. I'm not pressing anything. They removed the QTE from this, and I love it.
Chalk one up for the good guys.
High-speed chases. They're just as common.
In all the wrong places. Might be time for a change.
Suit is sandy. Retrieve a spare suit. Okay. So now we're gonna get to talk about suits. Yay. Oh, fuck. One thing I'm not turning on is fall damage. There's another function that you can have in this game called for fall damage, where if you fall from a specific height, like this, you don't do a superhero landing. You instead just take all the damage in the world. But I'm not turning that on because fall damage is stupid. That is my opinion. I'm sticking to it. The goal in any video game should be to get rid of fall damage as soon as possible. Although I will say some of the derp falls that you experience, like you see on Twitter or shit, they are funny. Alright, time to change costumes. And now we get to talk about the costumes. Receive a city token, you can purchase new suits using those tech parts and other resources. You also craft new styles for suits. Craft the suit styles for advanced suit 2040. What the heck? Okay, so, and this is basically like the meat of it. You get a bunch of different suits, and every suits, or not every suit, some suits have different suit styles. And basically, like a lot of the suits, like the classic suit or the advanced suit, those will have different suit styles. Like you've got your standard 2.0, this one that's got like black on it, which is really cool. A flip side suit. And this orange one, which I haven't really pinned down what the creamsicle looks for. But then you've got other suits, and then because, you know, if you pre-ordered the game, you've got immediate unlock to the Arachnite suit, which is a concept of Moon Knight being fused with Spider-Man. So for that, you've got all 4 of the colors, too, to mess around with. So... and even this Iron Man looking color scheme. But so we'll use that for a little bit, and then we'll go into some of the more suits. But then if you got the digital deluxe edition, or if you purchase the upgrade, you get a couple extra suits for both Peter and Miles. I actually haven't used any of these except maybe this one. Or actually, I think I've used this one too, Stone Monkey. Well, not really a fan of the 25th century suit. The tactical suit looks pretty cool. This one actually doesn't look that bad. And the apocalyptic does look pretty cool too, but... actually, you know what? And the advanced suit for the previous game. You can tell the difference between them. There's definitely been some improvements done to the style, but also the classic suit, because who doesn't hate a classic? Or who doesn't love a classic? And then another iteration of the Scarlet Spider, which has a hood. And then Miles also has suits. Miles immediately has the upgraded suit, but you can also purchase the classic suit and the track suit. And pre-ordering the game got you the Shadow Spider suit immediate unlock with all that shit. And you also get a bunch of different suits for him, like the encoded, biomechanical, tokusatsu suit, which is just basically a Power Ranger suit for Spider-Man, which is what I'm equipping for Miles, the Ajimata suit, and the Red Spectre. And we're going to talk about the Red Spectre much, much later. And if you know why, you know why. But for now, let's see. Oh, yeah. Make sure you're upgrading your gadgets, too. Because this is across-the-board upgrades. Oh, I can afford more suits, too. Oh, yeah, so we'll talk more about this when we eventually get the black suit, but there's a black suit variation because people were going to bitch if it wasn't in here. And then we're going to get the track suit too. And let's be honest, this is the hardest iteration of this suit. Do not lie to yourself. That's pretty cool, though. It feels very Peter. This, I was never really a fan of the white on it. This is so cool. But I think we're going to go back to the Tokusatsu suit for now because I really like it. Yeah, right now I'm just unlocking shit. And you know what? See, this is a problem that you're going to find yourself very quickly in this game, especially if you get all the 5 extra suits. There are way too many suits to wear in this game. But you know what? I've never worn the Orentina suit before. So we're going to wear that for a little bit. And then I've got some more unlocks available. And I think after I finish this, corner tether. Here we go. I think we're gonna call this here. Ta-da! New suit.
Hey, MJ.
Hey, I'm headed to your place to drop something off. Is the back door unlocked?
I don't know. Left in a hurry this morning. I'll just meet you there.
Okay, cool. You and Miles get back to school okay?
Yep.
Quite a first day for you. Hopefully tomorrow will be quieter.
I am sure it will be. See you in a bit. It's worse than getting fired. Telling your girlfriend that you got fired.
And we'll deal with that next time. So just quick heads up, the general stream schedule will be mainly Saturdays, but if I get the opportunity to, I will stream on other days as well. But for now, it's just mainly going to be Saturdays. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Gonna manual save. Oh, hey, cool. Each save file gets its own manual save. And now we quit the game. Back to the main menu. And I'm just going to stop. And I'm going to stop the stream now because I'm probably going to start another save game to just play the game again and myself.